Alright, out in the woods. I'm using another GoPro to go ahead and do my secondary filming today. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work out because I usually use a DSLR, but Jessica kept that at home because she's got some stuff to film for the doghouse today. As I said earlier, today is all about learning how to turn, or forcing myself to turn. I'm not sure exactly how to put it because I know what to do. Trust me, all advice is very much appreciated, and if you leave something in the comments or you have something to tell me, please do. I'm gonna read it, and hey, maybe something will click, maybe something will make sense. But let me tell you, one of the most frustrating things in the entire world is knowing exactly what to do, and how to do it, and still not being able to make yourself do it, to make yourself accomplish it. And that's how it is with turning dirt bikes. I know what to do. I know to start standing, brake into the corner, and then at the apex, sit down and accelerate out of the corner. I've watched every video. I've had people coaching me, and it's me. I just can't make it happen. I don't know, it's a mental block. It just really drives me crazy because I've been riding street bikes my entire life, and knowing how to corner a bike and going through a corner on a street bike is now something I realize that I've really taken for granted because I'm having so much trouble doing it on a dirt bike. And yes, I know it's different, and maybe even all those years of riding street at this point are actually working against me. Whatever it may be, there is only one solution, and that's practice, 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 practice. Now, I might get old before I'm good at it, but I definitely never gonna get good at it unless I practice. So let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Probably a day full of frustration. Anyway, I'm trying out these Tusk Racing palm protectors. A little bit cheaper than the Risk ones. We'll see how they work out. Getting old before I get good at this. There are some days that statement rings more true than others, that's for certain. That today isn't one of those days. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. One of the things I really like to tell myself is when I'm feeling down or feeling frustrated about dirt bikes or learning stuff, is I just kind of remind myself that over a long enough timeline, success is assured. As long as you keep working, as long as you keep pushing, over a long enough timeline, you will succeed. Technically. You could die. That's the other thing. It's like, over a long enough timeline, either success or death is assured. But if you ever stop trying, then you know what the outcome's going to be. If you ever stop trying, you definitely will never achieve what you're trying to do. One of my big mistakes that I make when I'm trying to practice stuff is I just get so excited about riding a dirt bike that I go out, I haul ass, and I beat myself up. And by the time I say in my head, like, hey man, maybe you should go practice turns or something, I'm already half wore out. So today I'm practicing turns first. Practicing turns is all well and good, but I gotta find a decent area to do it in. Also, preferably spider-free. See, something out here, kind of these pine needles, I can actually burn something in. Kind of in a little more open area like this. Like around here, back through. That could work. Like I said, it ain't got to be anything pretty. It's just a figure 8 with trees. I don't want trees too close to me because I want to practice my turn without having to worry about too much. But get this sucker out of the way. I do want some trees around because I'm still practicing woods riding. I want to make it to a motocross track eventually, as I've heard that can really help with your turning, but I'm not at a motocross track right now, so it's going to be tight and slow. I don't need to be going fast. I need to be working on technique. Through here, around, and back around through here. One of the things I got to remind myself is that, yes, you have to just kind of trust that front wheel not to wash out. That's why your leg's out. I know nothing of what I'm doing is that terribly exciting. What I'm trying to do is just build proper form. Just trying to get used to going into a corner and trusting my front end. And also trusting myself to catch it if it does fall over. Of course, if it does fall over, that's probably just because I'm not going fast enough. That's okay. You don't want your rear end to lose traction like that, but ooh. I started off flat, but out here in this soft soil, definitely easy to build a rut real quick. Ooh, that felt better. Guess maybe it's just because I'm not going fast enough. Just sometimes I'll be probably what it is. That I'm not committed to the turn, but sometimes I go into this and my front end just wants to fold up. Oh, a little too tight to the tree that time, buddy. And over the berm. You weren't committed to it. Said, look where you want to go. That's so much stuff to put into practice. That and keep your throttle smooth. That's the other big one. Yeah, easier said than done on the bumpy ground sometimes, but alright, well, in the name of embarrassing myself even further, let's get a little third-person action going here. I'll tell you, usually when I have that thing out is when I do the worst, but let's see. Damn it. What's funny about this whole experiment is that I find when I over-exaggerate my movements, when I stick my leg way out and hang my butt cheek way off the side of the bike, when I exaggerate it, like I think that, oh man, if somebody sees me doing, they're going to laugh at me, look at how ridiculous I look, that's when I do the best. So maybe that's it, just over-exaggerate those movements. Whenever I get off, back on again. I'm sure this isn't unique to me, but it always takes me a second to get back into it, you know what I mean? I'm doing that one that I was fucking up in front of the camera so well, and this one, which was easily, that one back there, was easily the one I was doing the best on, and now I'm fucking it up. Usually I do better when there's a camera involved, but I guess somebody else has to be here running it. One thing I'm also practicing too is using the balls of my feet. That's something I really didn't do before. So it's really important for traction's sake. That's hard to say. For traction's sake, to weight the outside foot peg. Ooh. I do that sometimes where I'll come out of a corner and it's like I forget to put I forget to lift the bike back up, so all of a sudden I'm trying to accelerate with the front end still sideways. Not committing. I think that's what that's from. That big old dig is digging right into the berm. It's not fucking committed. Letting the front end wash out in the end there. Come on. Oh man, I hit my leg on that one pretty good. That one's not going to feel good for a minute. Look at the apex. And look at the exit. Oh man, that got a knot in my leg. Something fucking fierce. God damn it. Back at it again. Man, that Charlie horse is killing me. Fuck. Practicing going much slower now. Much as you want to say you're practicing going slow, sometimes I get the best of myself and I just keep trying to speed it up, almost without even noticing. I'm gonna go slow and work on technique. Definitely gotta get my leg up higher. I feel like the higher I put my leg up, the more my body's just doing what I want it to do. What's happening now too is I'm getting tired. Trust yourself. I feel like that was set up perfectly. Wasn't trusting my bike. If you fall, not a big fucking deal, man. The more tired I am, the lazier my legs getting. I remember to lift that sucker up. Look! I almost have to like unfocus my eyes and just point my head. Well, as the saying goes, your last one is never your best one. So, as I feel my skills starting to degrade, it's time to go sit at the truck and take a little rest before I tackle this shit again. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm beat up. No getting around it. Thought I was gonna go out and ride some more, but oh man. The heat and all those turns, man, they just took it right out of me. Smart man knows when to call it quits. I'm not a smart man, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits. Man, I just like fell apart in the woods. I hit a wall, man. Bad. Barely make myself stand up for the ride back. Oh man, I almost threw in the towel too when I was just sitting there after I came back the first time. Told myself, hey, you're pretty beat up, but I thought I had some more in me. I guess not.